What's happening? Rob Fish here, BikeBandit.com. Little brown truck just left, brought me a gift. Brand new Shoei RF-1200. Thing is awesome. I took it for a ride. I looked at all the features. I'm going to bring you up to speed. You ready? This is the successor to the RF-1100. And if you actually look right here, what we've done is we've taken the RF-1100 as a shadow and compared it to the shape of the 1200. A little bit more aerodynamic, a little smaller, more tight, closer to the head. Still the same shell composite construction, part fiberglass, part organic fibers, super strong, super light, super comfortable. We'll start off just the basics of it. 4 different shell sizes, from sizes extra small through double extra large. So instead of having just a couple shell sizes and filling it up with foam to get that fit, 4 different shell sizes, keeps it nice and tight to the head, super nice, super safe. Solid colors, 9 options. In graphics, 13. Solid's right about that $500 price point, about an extra $100 for the graphics, so right about that $600 price point. This is the black, blue, and the dominance, but you can actually click on the size or the color options, and you'll see exactly, choices are endless for you. A lot of the same features, slightly tuned, slightly tweaked. Vents. 3 intake vents on the top of the head, 4 on the back. Great airflow. Today's almost an 80-degree day here in San Diego. Took it for a ride. You'll see me right here, opening it, one hand, super easy. Feeling is amazing. You'll see on the video, I took it onto the freeway. Guy in the truck next to me got popped for speeding, not me. What we want to just say is it flows like a champ. The shell internally, the actual liner, the EPS liner, actually has channels cut into it. So as soon as you open that, you can feel it come and exhaust right off of your head, drawing the heat out. Again, with that shape, what you'll see is as the wind comes up and over, it's actually creating a Venturi effect here on the back. All this does in the front is just releases that vacuum pressure and lets the exhaust vents really work. One huge vent also on the chin. Again, 4 on the back, 3 up top. Super easy to work with. Easy. You saw I was in race mentality gloves, and not a problem. Even not knowing where they are, not even looking. Boom, easy. Same with on the back. Side to side. Full function. Talk about the shield, because that's a lot of improvement and a lot of focus was put on the shield mechanism. A little bit more material actually around the edge. Makes it a little bit more rigid, even during the up and down closing feature, you know, in that motion, it's a little less prone to twist. Still has a pin lock, so you can have that anti-fog to it. But what's nice is what they've done, and I don't know if the camera operator is going to be able to get in and see this feature. The inside of the shield is actually slightly recessed. So it's not that you're actually putting that extra visor on top. It actually recesses to the inside of the shield. Fantastic. Everything has been super well thought out here. Super big, opening, closing, full gloves, not a problem in any way. The shield retention system, again, thought out, spring-loaded, pulling that shield back against the shell. Nice tight fit, nice seal against that, not a lot of wind noise coming from the outside. And again, you'll see in the video, plenty of room for sunglasses on the inside. We're going to get to the liner features in a second, because that's a lot of improvement and a lot of thought was brought from that. Off the off-road helmet, the XVFW, cheek pads are emergency cheek pads. So in case of emergency, these can be removed straight down. Helmet can get lifted off of your head. Less chance for injury and serious neck injury on top of that. You'll find, again, before we get into the interior, totally removable, washable, replaceable, etc. But the neck roll, super nice, very nice and pronounced. A lot of tight fitment against the neck. Cuts down the wind noise coming from up underneath that helmet. Cheek pads, totally interchangeable by size. So when we'll talk about fitment here in a second, but what you want to do is take the cheek pads out, mount the helmet, that's going to be your shell size. We've got here a full list of the sizing from Shoei. It'll say, hey, if you're this size measurement, and it'll tell you how to measure it, bring you right into the ballpark, that's where you're at. Then if you want it a little more snug, not a problem. Change the cheek pads to a little bit thicker. Personally, I always like to go one set thicker because the cheek pads break in over time. 5-year warranty, because that's the life of a helmet, 5 years. Even if you don't crash in them, replace them. Even at 2.5 years, halfway through the life, replace the cheek pads. It's almost like having a brand new helmet again. Take the liner out while you're giving that a wash. BikeBandit.com, order yourself a new set of cheek pads. Bada boom, bada bing, there you have it. 9 colors in solid, 13 in graphics, super awesome, high quality, great contrast. You'll see this out in the Southern California sun. That is just a poppin' graphic. A lot of the features, side plates, and even just this little indent down here, that's actually done in a carbon fiber weave. It's not actual carbon fiber, etc. You've got this lip on the back of the helmet. I don't know if you can see that, but that little lip right there, as the wind comes down up and over, exhaust vent is working on the top, this is actually getting pushed down to the bottom to keep it nice and snug down on your head. Look at the smile on my face as I'm going for a ride. This thing's awesome, right out of the box. I'm a long oval head shape, so I've got a little bit longer front to back than side to side head shape. This is an intermediate oval, so I came in with a little bit of a pressure point up here, but again, use the size chart, bring it into your ball game, that's where you're at. Fantastic, fantastic new helmet from Shoei, the RF-1200. Thanks again for your time today, folks. I hope I answered all your questions, brought you up to speed with the new awesome Shoei RF-1200. If you want and you got more questions, please feel free. Pick up the phone, give us a shout. 888-339-3888. Send us an email. How about service@BikeBandit.com? You can actually click up on the support tab right here, puts you through live chat directly to the sales team. Answer any and every question you got. Subscribe to us, social media avenue of your choice. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll see you again soon. Thanks so much.